Today we will discuss the fifth chapter of our history. Right? The name of the chapter is Social and Religious Reform. What do you mean by social and religious reform? The changes that brought in the society in the terms of religion and other things that are carried from the past. Those things that should be developed or to be created in a newer way. So there are so many people who worked hard to bring a change in the society. As you all know, reforms means changes. So in this chapter we will going to discuss about those people and the organization that supported or created awareness among the people. Okay? Along with the spread of English education, there was spread of new thoughts, new ideas, new philosophy. So as we had seen, Britishers introduced the new English education system in our country, and due to the new education, Indians are aware with the new culture, new tradition, and we had seen the world out of our country. There are different regulations, there are different rules. So these created awareness among us to bring a new change in our society. Indians were also introduced to Western thoughts and culture, and so we are also aware with the different views and culture, and we had seen the European tradition. Right? What do you mean by philosophy? Philosophy means ideas or the belief, thought, thinking. Due to it, there were changes in social, religious, economic, and cultural aspect of Indian society. So, due to this, the change happened in our Indian society. The different aspect. What are the aspects? The quality. There was some kind of transformation happened in our society. Today, in the today's world, we don't differentiate in the religion, caste, gender. But in past, these things played a very important role in our society. So, how it had became this kind of change. ऐसा क्या हुआ था पास्ट में, और हमें भी पता है ये कोई एक या दो दिन में चेंज नहीं हुआ है. दिस change had been done in a long span of time with the efforts of great people. The modern educated Indians became aware that the backwardness of India was due to superstitions. The educated Indians, they started to believe that why we were backward, and why we are backward because of our such culture and tradition. It is not that our culture and tradition is completely or totally wrong, but few things that we follow needs to be stopped, like our social customs, belief, or the superstition. Right? What is superstition? Believing in supernatural power. हिंदी में कहते हैं ना अंधविश्वास. तो ये सब चीजें जो है वो हमें आगे बढ़ने से रोक रही थी. The modern educated Indians became aware that the backwardness of India was due to the superstitions, casteism, old customs. What is casteism? Casteism means discrimination of caste. We had seen in past there was a huge discrimination on the basis of caste, class system, and lack of critical outlook. Class system. The people or the society was divided into different classes. It was necessary to eradicate the flaws and undesirable tendency for progress of the country. So it was very necessary to eradicate. What to eradicate? Completely removed. So it is very much necessary that we should remove such things from our society, right? Because they are stopping us. Because of that, we are not moving forward. It was necessary to eradicate the flaws and undesirable tendency. What are flaws? Flaws means defect. राइट हर एक कल्चर हर एक ट्रेडिशन में कुछ डिफेक्ट होते हैं, तो हमें उन डिफेक्ट को क्या करना है, खत्म करना है, उन्हें हमें अवॉइड करना है. राइट? इफ यू सी, वी रेस्पेक्ट, we give value to our culture and tradition, but it doesn't mean that others culture or tradition is not so valuable. So it's our responsibility, it's our duty to take good things from different culture or tradition, right, to make us better. It was necessary to eradicate the flaws and undesirable tendency for the progress of the country, and to create a new society based on the principle of humanity, equality, and fraternity. And we should bring a change in our society that was based on humanity, equality, and fraternity. We know humanity. Humanity means giving respect to human, not the religion, not the caste, not the gender. हिंदी में कहते हैं ना इंसानियत, इंसानियत की वैल्यू, इंसानियत की कदर होनी चाहिए. Equality, equal treatment for everyone, whether they belongs to lower caste, lower category, or they are uneducated, doesn't matter. Equal status, equal value for everyone, and moreover fraternity. What does the fraternity means? Fraternity means brotherhood, bhaichara, right? We should behave or support each other, right? The educated thinkers, there are many people, or the thinkers, those who think for the society, they are called as a thinker. The educated thinkers started social awareness through writings to solve the various problems in the society. The intellectual awakening, intellectual means the intelligence, the awakening means the awareness that has created in the mind of people in the contemporary society is called Indian Renaissance. In the contemporary society, what the contemporary means? Contemporary means of that period. So it is called as the Indian Renaissance. Remember, we learned in the first chapter about the Western Renaissance. What do you mean Renaissance? Renaissance means revival, rebirth, renew, getting something new. So our society was getting refreshed. How we restart our PC or the mobile. So in this way, our system or our culture are also getting a change. That's why it is called as the Indian Renaissance. And from there onwards, we moved to a modernity, and our country also stepped in the modern phase or the modern period. So we will discuss about the few organizations that were started by the important people, and how they had done such remarkable work in our society. Okay, let's begin with the Brahmo Samaj. So what our topic says, era of religious and social reforms. What is era? Era means period, a period of social and religious reform. So in this, very important role played by the Raja Ram Mohan Roy, who established the Brahmo Samaj. Brahmo Samaj was an organization that worked for the well-being of the people, to motivate for the good and to avoid the evil things from our society. Brahmo Samaj. You can see it was started in 1828, almost 200 years back, or you say 192 year it had completed. Brahmo Samaj in 1828, Raja Ram Mohan Roy established the Brahmo Samaj in Bengal. He had studied many languages and religion. He was an educated person. He knows the problems of the society and how to overcome it through in his ideology of Advaita philosophy. What is Advaita philosophy? Advaita philosophy means to believe in the Vedic culture or in the Vedic tradition. Monotheism, caste and class equality, protest against ritual, and following the way of prayers were the principles of Brahmo Samaj. These were the important principles of Brahmo Samaj. What do we mean monotheism? Monotheism means believe in one God. Right, we all belong to different religion, different caste, we follow different god, and we pray different god, but it doesn't mean that we should have hatred for the other religion, other caste. So simply believe in one god, believe in superpower, right? Monotheism, caste and class equality, protest against rituals, and following the way of prayers were the principle of Brahmo Samaj. He opposed sati practice. We know in few parts of our country, few communities are following this sati pratha, that is called sati practice. We know the sati practice, right? In some parts of our country, if husband dies, then woman also forcefully put into the fire. It is called a sati practice. Child marriage, it was a great issue in our country. Parda system. What is a parda system? A parda system basically is a kind of not giving such kind of independence or freedom to the women. We had listened few stories or seen some movies in the past that women are not allowed to step out from the home, or they are not allowed to gather any social functions, or they are not allowed in any political transactions. So this way women are not given any kind of support in our society. He promoted means supported, gave more importance for the widow remarriage. It was a very important step. He promoted widow remarriage and female education. He founded Hindu College in Kolkata. He created public awareness through the newspaper called Samvad Kumudi. So Samvad Kumudi was the newspaper that started by the Raja Ram Mohan Roy for creating the awareness among the people. Because at that time we don't have the social media. Books, newspaper or any kind of writing was the only way to express our feeling, to express our words to the people, right? Prarthana Samaj. If you talk about the another important organization was the Prarthana Samaj that worked greatly for developing of our culture and tradition. Dadoba Pandurang Tarkharkar established Prarthana Paramhans Sabha. Previously, this Prarthana Sabha was related with the Paramhans Sabha. It was dissolved, and many members of the Paramhans Sabha, they started a new organization called Prarthana Samaj. Prarthana Samaj. Dadoba Pandurang Tarkhadkar established Paramhans Sabha in Mumbai in 1848. It is also a very old organization. Later, Paramhans Sabha was dissolved and some of its members founded the Prarthana Samaj. Dadoba's brother Dr. Atmaram Pandurang was the first president of Prarthana Samaj. So Dadoba's brother was the first president of the Prarthana Samaj. The prestige of the institution increased, and since it is getting more popularity among the people, and the most important phase of this organization was when the youth from the Mumbai University participated in this organization. So it was a very prestigious movement. What a prestigious, respected, right? The prestige of the institution increased due to the enrollment of young graduates from Mumbai University. Many young graduates from the Mumbai University joined this organization. What is enrollment? Enrollment is a kind of taking a participation, or you can say admission. When we join any classes or any school, then we enroll our name, then we need to fill the procedure, the enrollment procedure. So in this way, many youth joined this organization. Justice Ranade, Dr. R.G. Bhandarkar carried forward the work of Prarthana Samaj. The opposition of idol worship. These are the few principles of Prarthana Samaj. Like they are opposed of the idol worship. They force the people that don't believe on idol. We know idol means murti. तो जैसे हम देखते हैं अलग अलग गॉड की अलग अलग स्टैचू होती है, मूर्ति होती है, अलग अलग शेप होते हैं. सो they are trying to express the feeling that we should follow only one God and we don't need any statue or idol to prayers. We just remember the positivity, and that will be the greatest devotion to the God, right? The opposition of idol worship, monotheism, opposition to rituals were the principle of Prarthana Samaj. Monotheism, the same thing, believe in one God. They stressed on devotion and prayers. Stress means giving more importance, force. For reforming the society, reforming to bring a change in society. Reforming means changing. To reform the society, Prarthana Samaj started orphanage. What is an orphanage? Orphanage is the place where orphans are kept. And who are the orphans? Orphans means the kids without the parents. हिंदी में कहते हैं अनाथ. तो orphanage क्या होता है बेटा? अनाथ आश्रम, right? Prarthana Samaj started orphanage, women's education institutes, night schools for workers and society for Dalits. So they started these schools and colleges for every class of society so that they can get the opportunity education. So these are the good works done by the Prarthana Samaj, right? For example, at that time women were not allowed to get education. They started the schools for the women, and the workers, those who are working in the daytime, so they should get the night time for their studies. So in this way they are trying to propagate such movements. For reforming the society, Prarthana Samaj started orphanage, women's education institutes, night schools for workers and society for Dalits. Maharshi Vittal Ramji Shinde, a member of Prarthana Samaj, established depressed class mission for the Dalit people. The depressed classes means the people who belongs to the lower caste or lower category. Through the mission, an attempt was made to solve the social problem, and with the help of this mission, it was tried to solve the problems of the people that are facing the miserable situation or the miserable condition. What is miserable means? The unhappy situation. not satisfied, right? They are mostly they are in the trouble.